Good afternoon, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters. In June 2008, a young guy in his 20s was going through a really difficult time in his life. A separation from his wife, a friend's suicide. When he felt his whole world was crushing down on him, he decided to take charge and change things. Do you know what he did? He chose to write a rather long list, a list of the nicer things, of the best things in life. He wrote a blog called 1,000 Awesome Things, and this went viral. 40,000 visitors a day, numerous blogger awards, and even a #1 spot on the New York Times. Why did this go viral? Why did it appeal to thousands of people almost instantaneously? Before we answer this question, let me tell you about 3 awesome things. 1. For me, it's that cup of coffee in the morning, that steaming cup of coffee. When I close my eyes, it's not just the warmth that I feel, the flavors, the aroma. They are my gateway to getting lost someplace else. Everything else seems less important when I'm sipping my first cup of coffee. 2. In my favorite TV series, The Office, one of the lead characters, Michael Scott, is very fond of bacon. He likes waking up to the smell of bacon. So much so that he wakes up earlier in the day, slaps down a few strips of bacon on the grill, goes back to sleep. When he wakes up to the smell of crackling bacon. 3.
Raindrops on roses, whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Does anyone remember the song?
Sound of Music.
Yeah. This is from the epic Sound of Music. The lead character, Maria, is singing about her favorite things, all small little things. These are my favorites too. Before we proceed any further, let me first tell you what I mean by awesome things. These things, these awesome things, have something in common. They happen often. We enjoy these, and sadly, they're almost always overlooked. Are you wondering, why is this important? Why should we give it any importance at all? Let me reverse the question for you right there. Let's do a very quick thought experiment. Does anyone own a dog here? That's the wrong word. Does anyone have a pet? When you stroke your pet, your dog, how does it feel? Doesn't it feel wonderful? The fur against your skin, it feels soft and warm. Now what if you wake up one day and all of a sudden you can't feel that anymore? Would you feel a sense of loss, a sense of sadness? We take ourselves so seriously far too often. We make plans for so far ahead in life that we forget these small little pleasures in life. Welcome back. James Oppenheim, the famous American author, made a very profound statement. The foolish man seeks pleasure in the distance. The wise grows it under his feet. Awesome things are also universal. Think about it. A cup of Coke here, a cup of cappuccino in Italy, green tea in China, chai in India, or a cup of bush tea in Botswana, all bring smiles to faces. In some sense, we're all connected to each other through these very experiences. Life is made of very small and beautiful moments. How can one possibly underestimate the pleasure of a smile of his kids? For Thomas, the touch of a pet for Shazi, the pleasure of that first drop of sweat for Kevin during a workout. Perhaps the meeting ending on time for Jim. You know what I feel? I think we should try to increase the number of these moments in our life, the variety of these moments, and the intensity with which we can enjoy these moments. We are so focused on what's far ahead that we forget what's right here, these small little pleasures. Norman Lear, the TV producer, sums it up beautifully for me. If you don't collect these tiny pleasures, the big ones don't really mean anything. Toastmaster?